Welcome to 1989's Birds of a Feather, where sisters Sharon and Tracy, alongside cheeky Dorian, brought comedy gold to our TVs. Now, in 2025, let's catch up with the cast. From hilarious highs to life's twists, discover where their journey took them. Ready for a nostalgic flight? Number 1. Samuel James as Garth Stubbs. Samuel James stepped into the role of Garth Stubbs in the 2014 revival of Birds of a Feather, bringing fresh energy to the beloved character. Born in 1977, he was 37 years old when he first portrayed the dim-witted yet endearing son of Tracy, often stumbling through life with hilarious mishaps and unwavering loyalty to his family. His portrayal captured Garth's awkward charm, making fans laugh with every bungled scheme. After the series, James shone in medical drama Casualty as consultant Damian Morton and had recurring stints in EastEnders. Now, at 48 in 2025, he continues acting, voicing characters in podcasts like Don't Listen to This and appearing as a barrister in Coronation Street's gripping Lauren Bolton trial storyline. Number 2. Charlie Quirke as Travis Stubbs. Charlie Quirke brought youthful cheekiness to Travis Stubbs in the 2014 revival of Birds of a Feather, playing the troublesome grandson of Tracy with a knack for mischief. Born in 1995, he was just 19 years old when he joined the show, embodying the rebellious teen who clashed hilariously with his family's antics while hiding a soft heart beneath the bravado. His debut came after small roles like in Casualty, marking his rise in sitcom stardom. Post-series, Quirke expanded into indie films such as Amigos and Brighton, showcasing dramatic depth alongside comedy. At 30 in 2025, he balances acting with writing projects, pursuing passions in film and family life inspired by his mother, Pauline Quirke. Number 3. Matthew Savage as Garth Stubbs. Matthew Savage captured the essence of the spoiled, hapless Garth Stubbs in the original run of Birds of a Feather from 1990 to 1998, delighting audiences with his portrayal of Tracy's overprotected son. Born in 1972, he was only 18 years old at his debut, perfectly nailing Garth's childlike naivety and comical dependence on his mum, turning everyday blunders into sitcom gold. Early credits included Without a Clue with Michael Caine. After leaving acting behind in 1998, Savage pivoted to music, joining folk rock band Levelers as keyboardist and backing vocalist since 2003, touring and recording with the group. Now 53 in 2025, he thrives in the music scene, cherishing fatherhood and creative freedom. Number 4. Peter Polycarpou as Chris Theodopolopoulos. Peter Polycarpou infused charm and exasperation into Chris Theodopolopoulos, Sharon's luckless Greek husband in Birds of a Feather from 1990 to 1994. Born in 1957, he was 33 years old when he took on the role, embodying the well-meaning but perpetually scheming spouse whose wild business ideas often led to chaotic, laugh-out-loud disasters. His warm accent and timing made Chris a fan favorite. Following the show, Polycarpou starred in Oh Jerusalem, Hustle, and the thriller Clean Skin with Sean Bean. He earned Olivier Award nods for Oslo on Stage and voiced in Harry Potter games. At 68 in 2025, he stars in The Brutalist and Chaos while teaching acting and writing plays. Number 5. Alun Lewis as Daryl Stubbs. Alun Lewis portrayed Daryl Stubbs, Tracy's hapless husband, in Birds of a Feather from 1989 to 1994, with spot-on comic timing as the dim plumber entangled in robbery woes. Born in 1949, he was 40 years old at the series' start, capturing Daryl's bumbling loyalty and streetwise innocence that sparked endless family farce. Known earlier from Rising Damp, his role became iconic. Later, Lewis shone as Vic Windsor in 454 Emmerdale episodes from 1993 to 1998, even forming band The Woolpackers with co-stars. He passed away in 2019 at age 70 from complications of a long illness, leaving a legacy of heartfelt humor. Number 6. Lesley Joseph as Dorian Green. Lesley Joseph burst onto screens as the glamorous, man-hungry neighbor Dorian Green in Birds of a Feather from 1989 to 1998, and again in the 2014 to 2020 revival. Born in 1945, she was 44 years old at the series debut, nailing Dorian's sassy, leopard print-clad antics and endless romantic escapades that added sparkle to the sisters' suburban chaos. Her bold delivery made Dorian an unforgettable comic force. Post-show, Joseph dazzled on stage in Sister Act, the musical from 2022 to 2024, and toured as Grandma in The Addams Family through 2025. At 80 in 2025, she appears in The Good Ship Murder, embracing her enduring stage presence with unyielding ambition. Number 7. Linda Robson as Tracy Stubbs. Linda Robson embodied the practical, no-nonsense Tracy Stubbs in Birds of a Feather across its original 1989 to 1998 run and the 2014 to 2020 revival. Born in 1958, she was 31 years old when the show premiered, capturing Tracy's Essex grit, family devotion, and hilarious clashes with Sister Sharon amid life's curveballs. Her chemistry with co-stars fueled the sitcom's charm. Afterward, Robson shone as a loose women panelist from 2012 onward, and in theater like Grumpy Old Women. Now, at 67 in 2025, she makes her West End debut in the Fawlty Towers stage adaptation, blending comedy with heartfelt storytelling. Number 8. Pauline Quirke as Sharon Theodopolipoutis. Pauline Quirke lit up the screen as the cheeky, free-spirited Sharon Theodopolipoutis in Birds of a Feather from 1989 to 1998 and the 2014 to 2017 revival. Born in 1959, she was 30 years old at launch, perfectly channeling Sharon's bubbly mischief, wild schemes, and unbreakable bond with Sister Tracy after their husbands' arrests. Her timing earned a British Comedy Award in 1990. Later highlights included D.I. Maisie Rain and Emmerdale's Hazel Rhodes. Diagnosed with dementia in 2021, Quirke, at 66, retired from acting in 2025, but her legacy endures through the Pauline Quirke Academy, empowering young performers. Number 9. David Cardy as Chris Theodopolipoutis. David Cardy originated the role of hapless Greek husband Chris Theodopolipoutis in Birds of a Feather's first series in 1989, with returns in 1997, 1998, and a 2014 guest spot. Born in 1951, he was 38 years old upon debut, embodying Chris's lazy charm, dodgy deals, and comedic bungles that exasperated wife Sharon and amused viewers. His roguish flair set the tone for the character. Post-series, Cardy featured in The Bill as Max Wyatt for 19 episodes and stage work like Paint Your Wagon. Now, at 74 in 2025, he pursues selective acting roles, cherishing his comedy roots. Number 10. Matt Willis as Garth Stubbs. Matt Willis injected rock star energy into Garth Stubbs in the 2014 revival of Birds of a Feather, playing Tracy's dim but lovable adult son entangled in family farces. Born in 1983, he was 31 years old when joining, blending his busted fame with Garth's bumbling innocence and awkward escapades that echoed the character's chaotic legacy. Fans adored his fresh take. Beyond acting, Willis conquered I'm a Celebrity in 2006 and starred in EastEnders as Luke Riley. At 42 in 2025, he tours with Busted, presents TV specials, and fathers 3 kids with wife Emma, balancing music and media. Number 11. Camilla Beeput as Marcy Camilla Beeput lit up the 2014 revival of Birds of a Feather as Marcy, Dorian's stylish, no-nonsense friend who brought sharp wit and glamorous flair to the mix of suburban shenanigans. Born in 1981, she was 33 years old when she stepped into the role, channeling Marcy's confident banter and loyalty that added fresh layers to the show's enduring humor. Discovered on Fame Academy in 2002, Beeput's early career blended music with acting, including duets with Lionel Richie. Post-series, she starred in Grantchester as Gloria D. Babylon and the acclaimed Sky series Save Me with Lenny James. At 44 in 2025, she thrives in theater and voice work, including Doctor Who, while premiering original shows like her one-woman tribute to Lena Horne. Number 12. Jan Goodman as Melanie Fishman. Jan Goodman portrayed Melanie Fishman, Sharon's quirky, meddlesome friend, in select episodes of Birds of a Feather from 1992 to 2015, injecting awkward charm and over-the-top enthusiasm into the sisters' chaotic world. Born in 1959, she was 33 years old at her initial appearance, capturing Melanie's bubbly nosiness and heartfelt support that often spiraled into comedic mishaps. Her performance bridged the original run and revival seamlessly. Beyond the sitcom, Goodman shone in the romantic comedy Chasing Liberty with Mandy Moore and in the crime drama Law and Order, UK. At 66 in 2025, she continues selective acting, embracing roles in indie films and theater that highlight her versatile comedic timing. Number 13. Douglas McFerran as Daryl Douglas McFerran took on the challenging role of Daryl in the 1997 series of Birds of a Feather, stepping in as Tracy's bumbling post-prison husband amid fan-favorite recasting drama. Born in 1958, he was 39 years old during his 5-episode stint, embodying Daryl's hapless loyalty and street-smart blunders that fueled family farces, though his tenure sparked debate. Known for dramatic turns, McFerran played Ado Davies in London's Burning. After the show, he featured in films like Sliding Doors, Johnny English, and Antitrust, plus a 2017 Emmerdale return as Morris Blakey. At 67 in 2025, he pursues writing and directing, occasionally guest starring in British dramas. Number 14. Christine Ellerbeck as Lisa. Christine Ellerbeck charmed as Lisa, Tracy's bubbly colleague and confidant in the early episodes of Birds of a Feather from 1989 to 1990, adding workplace gossip and earnest advice to the sisters' lively dynamic. Born in 1957, she was 32 years old at the series launch, nailing Lisa's warm-hearted meddling and quick wit that sparked relatable laughs. Her grounded presence grounded the show's wilder antics. Post-sitcom, Ellerbeck starred in The Young Ones and the poignant Lady Bird, Lady Bird, earning acclaim for dramatic depth. At 68 in 2025, she focuses on theater productions and mentoring young actors in London workshops. Number 15. Bernard Holley as Richard Bernard Holley brought suave sophistication to Richard, Dorian's charming suitor in the 1998 series of Birds of a Feather, contrasting her flamboyance with his steady romantic pursuit amid romantic entanglements. Born in 1940, he was 58 years old when portraying the debonair love interest whose dry humor and patience won over fans in 4 episodes. A veteran of Z-Cars as P.C. Newcomb over 250 episodes, Holley also voiced Cybermen in Doctor Who. Later highlights included Now and Then Lead and Hollyoaks' Rev Green. He passed away in 2021 at age 81 after a long illness, leaving a 6-decade legacy of versatile performances. Number 16. Eamonn Walker as Colin Eamonn Walker infused intensity into Colin, Sharon's short-lived but memorable boyfriend, in Birds of a Feather from 1993 to 1996, blending charisma and edge in 4 episodes that explored interracial dynamics with humor and heart. Born in 1962, he was 31 years old at debut, capturing Colin's smooth confidence and fiery spirit that clashed delightfully with the show's suburban vibe. Trained in dance, Walker's early roles included In Sickness and In Health. Post-series, he soared as Kareem said in Oz, earning a cable ace, and Chief Bowden in Chicago Fire since 2012. At 63 in 2025, he directs episodes and stars in films like Tears of the Sun. Number 17. Nickolas Grace as Marcus Green. Nickolas Grace embodied the exasperated Marcus Green, Dorian's long-suffering husband in Birds of a Feather from 1989 to 1997, appearing in 4 episodes as the overlooked spouse enduring her escapades with wry dignity. Born in 1947, he was 42 years old at first, nailing Marcus's posh restraint and occasional outbursts that highlighted Dorian's chaos. Iconic as Anthony Blanche in Brideshead Revisited and Sheriff. Of Nottingham in Robin of Sherwood, Grace's career spanned Survivors to Killing Eve. At 77 in 2025, he graces stages in classics like Noises Off and Voices in Merlin, ever the elegant character actor. Number 18. Stephen Marcus as Dave Stephen Marcus captured the roguish Dave, Sharon's passionate lover in Birds of a Feather from 1989 to 1991, bringing cocky charm and heartfelt vulnerability to 3 episodes of tangled romance and secrecy. Born in 1962, he was 27 years old upon joining, embodying Dave's cheeky allure and Essex grit that ignited sparks in the sitcom's early spark. Debuting in My Beautiful Laundrette, Marcus later exploded as Nick the Greek in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Highlights include Ninja Assassin and The Greatest Game Ever Played. At 6'3" in 2025, he juggles film cameos with theater tours, reveling in comedy roots. Thanks for watching. See you next time.